All right, let's talk about the top 10 men and women to avoid dating. Now, number one, you know what is on the list is the poison dart frogs. Now, what are poison dart frogs? These are people who are beautiful or sexy, but they will kill you. They're like toxic. And, it can be a toxic person like a Dahmer, your Alex Tickleman types, the kinds of people that you think are sexy, but you don't know them. So that's one. Now, two is the psycho, and they're a notch maybe below because they're not going to kill you, but the psychos can be very degrading and abusive and controlling and everything, but everything seems super good with the psycho in the beginning, so you don't even know it until it's too late. Because a psycho is the kind of person that will start breathing down your back and controlling you and living to control you. Then, the third category below the psycho is the narcissist. And the narcissist is full of themselves. They feel they're better than others. They have their needs and wants. They may bully somebody for their want when the other person has a need. And they deny somebody a need for their own wants. And they put their ego ahead of other people. And so, a narcissist could be a gold digger or a princess or some absolutely aspiration oriented person that's looking to use somebody else. Now, the high maintenance, all this stuff, it could be debatable and it could be manageable if somebody had a loving relationship. But now, below the psychos and narcissists is the people that we put in the cheater category. And now the concern about the cheaters is they don't get bonded readily to other people. They oftentimes go from one guy to another. So, you may have a man that goes from one woman to another and cheats on his wife all the time. But they're dishonest people and they cheat you before they cheat because they don't tell you the truth and keep it real with you in a relationship and be straight up and tell you they care and really act it out. They basically pretend like they care and then they do stuff behind your back. And the cheaters are users of other people. And now the users are another category here. And users are those who just want to use another person, take advantage of them when they see fit. And the users may not necessarily be the psychos or sociopaths and not as narcissistic, but they're exploitative. They may have a drug problem. They're looking to rob somebody to support or whatever, or they live off of somebody as a parasite, but the users exploit other people. And they may be sexual users too. There are people who use women for sex and want to say what they want to hear just to get in their pants. And there could be women who use men too. So you can have this kind of category completely. And then the trash. Now, the trash on this list basically means people that are not from a good upbringing that you want to bring into your life. You might have a woman that's a cockroach. And see, the trash and cockroach category really falls together because you have somebody who is filthy garbage that you don't need in your life for a second. And now, then, in the categories, they talk about the whiners and the master debaters and all this stuff. Well, you can have people that are jerks or bitches from hell or whatever, or scumbags and all this stuff that violate their rules. But the next category is the liberty violators. And the liberty violators, you'll know it when it's too late because they have violated their relationship with another person. When they have crossed a line with their abuse or treatment or regard or anything, they have violated themselves in the relationship because they have shown that they are not your trustworthy friend that they had made themselves out to be. And so then the liars go next. And the liars and users are often very similar, except the liars may be like telemarketers. And they're bullshit losers. They'll put everything on and make you think that's them when it's not. And then, the internet freaks, like the internet narcissists. Now, here's this category. And I say this. They will project their insecurities on others. So you may have this woman that's 100 pounds heavier than the photo. Then you have this man who's, just definitely not what he said he was. Okay, well, you have these inflated egos and images that you put behind a computer of somebody that put them in a category. And then when you actually see them, you start to see, this person's bullshitting me. And for all I know, they're not really my girlfriend or boyfriend. They're somebody else's too. And, you kind of see this. And, like the players are another one on this list because they will use people and play them all. And they will see what's out there for themselves. And the players will be out for themselves so much that it's not even funny. And then, in a list like this, you have your big spenders and, people that don't manage their lives well. But the ultimate thing we're looking at is compatibility of an upbringing. Are we going to have somebody compatible with another person? Are we going to get a person that is a nice, good-natured person with a user that is trouble for them? Or are we going to have, somebody from an incompatible background or attitudes on stuff that's going to create problems? Because, your lust partner and your soulmate are two different entities because lust only lasts 2 years with people, and then you have the love and infatuation, and basically the feelings and the oxytocin result. So, lust is basically the crack cocaine addiction that makes a person like crack for them if they're attracted. But then they become in love, and the love is what makes it like a bond and an addiction. They can't get enough of that person. And so a lot of these relationships in the top 10 to avoid don't go there, because you have people that use somebody for a short period of time, or they use sex to get control of another person, but they don't really care about them. And so, this is the dilemma of dating. So, I hope this video helped.